Hello everybody, and today we're doing Delicate's 30 degrees, the program 9. It's a live video. Program 9, switch the machine on. Then we're going to do it at 30 degrees, like so, and we're going to leave the spin how it is because it'll do that. Not going to select any options because you can't select any anyway, except for reduce creases, but I'm not going to use reduce creases because I don't have any, I want to do the proper Delicate program inside there. I've already put the detergent in using Persil Small and Mighty, and then we're about to start. Feel free to get involved with the video by sending comments. I will try my best to read as many comments out as possible, so enjoy the video. Thank you. Oops. It's a shame nobody's watching this video yet. Hopefully people will watch, otherwise there's no point in me doing live videos, and so I'll stop filming. Okay, we're filling up to the low level. Well, it's the medium water level, and then it's going to heat up to 30 degrees. Then it's going to do distribution. We've got a pair of trainers inside and a backpack. The heater's already on. Hello, if you're watching, thanks for putting a thumbs up. And somebody's watching now, brilliant. Hello there, we're doing a live video. We're doing Delicate's 30. Hey, hello Hotpoint guys 16. Excellent, thank you. Thumbs up to you as well. The heater's already on and it's heating up to 30 degrees. Thanks Joe, thank you. I don't know if you can hear, but the heater is on. You can hear the heater, I think. Seems quite loud today. Indeed it does sound like a kettle, yeah. If anyone has any questions or wants to get involved with the video, you can do, just leave comments. I'm going to attempt to do live videos regularly this month to see just how well I go down. Can't promise I'll always. What am I washing today? Inside there is a backpack and pair of trainers. The pair of trainers and a backpack inside there. I have got loads of washing to do as well. Whites wash and darks wash afterwards as well. Johnny, why is it not turning the drum? Well, it'll turn the drum in a minute. It's heating up. This is the Delicates program, so it's designed to be very delicate. So it heats up first, then it distributes, then it fills up to a deep level, and it heats up again with the gentle wash rhythm. So that's why it's not turning the drum. It will turn in a minute. It's got to heat up to 30 degrees. There we go. Now it's going to do a distribution. It's at 30 degrees. Would synthetics not have done? No, because it's got pair of trainers in there. I don't want them to be bashed around the drum. I'd rather use the Delicate program. Because after all, I don't want the door glass or the paddles to fall apart with the trainers inside there. Hello there, if you just joined the video, we're doing a live video in the Hotpoint HE7L492. Yes, it is like the wool wash at the moment. It starts off like the wool wash, but then it will do the gentle rhythm afterwards with a deep fill. I was going to actually choose the wool wash for this particular load, but I decided that the Delicates program will give the flooding of the items which they need. The foam seems to have died down now as well. This is Purcell Small and Mighty colour. It's a little bit unbalanced. Probably needs a little bit more water in there, but it doesn't actually fill up again until it gets to the deep fill. There we go. So now it's going to have a little rest, and then it's going to fill up to the deep level. Yes, I will respin it because the program doesn't spin indeed. No, there's no spin on the Delicates program. It just distributes. So I will put it on the spin program afterwards. Absorb the water. Not sure what you mean by that. You'll have to be a bit more detailed. Absorb the water. At the moment it's relaxing. It's giving the clothes a kind of relax, if that's what it is. I don't know. So it does distribution during the wash cycle, but no spin incorporated at the end. Yes, master wash. It does distribution now, but then it's going to fill up to a deep level and do a deep rhythm, gentle rhythm. So it does distribution. It only distributes during the draining process, and then at the end of the cycle it just distributes as well. It doesn't actually go above 90 RPM at any time during this cycle because it's particularly delicate. Hope that helps. Thank you for commenting. So it's just waiting to do the deep fill. Here we go. It's filling through the main wash compartment. This program only fills through the main wash compartment pretty much, so, and hopefully we'll get quite deep. It's sensed fill as well, so there's no time fill on the machine for this cycle. Yeah, perhaps I'll spin it afterwards on 1400 maybe, we'll see. I'm hoping that you're going to enjoy the video, and I'm hoping that the battery's going to last. I've got it plugged in, but I'm not sure if it's going to die, because the way this iPhone is at the minute, it's very temperamental with charging up. I want to get the new phone soon, hopefully. My contract ends next month, so I'm going to upgrade, hopefully, and get a better one. Already though, the quality of this iPhone is very, very good for picture. There we go, we're filled up to the bottom of the door glass now. I don't know if you can see this. I'm being very careful because I've got the camera on me, a large stack of DVDs to get it to the right height. I thought it'd be better on a stable surface than it would be just me holding it. Gary Thompson, are you watching this video now? I don't know. You just sent me a message on Messenger. I can't really read the message because I'm live on YouTube. Okay, so it started off doing a gentle rhythm. The chances are it's going to advance into a slightly faster. Oh yeah, I understand now. Yeah, the fast distribution, I presume, does indeed just soak the get the water through the clothes and wash them better. The heater's back on and it's going up to 30 degrees again. Master of Wash, if you're still watching, as you can see now, it's doing this rhythm, and this rhythm continues for the rest of the main wash and also in the rinses. Well, as far as I'm aware, we'll see. I think it's going to change in a rhythm in a minute as well. It's going to default to the motor protection mode, perhaps. I don't know. We'll have to see. If it does that, it ends up doing like a Hotpoint shirts rhythm, just short of tumbling. Hasn't done any changes yet, but maybe it might happen a bit later on. It's basically like a cradle action, backwards and forwards. It actually completes just one full tumble of the drum, one full turn of the drum, and then it stops, and then you do another full turn of the drum and it stops again, which is good. It still absorbed the quite a lot of the water still as well. Even though it's only shoes and a backpack, you would have thought it wouldn't absorb much water. Well, as you can see, it is quite delicate, but it's intense at the same time. Most delicate programs, they tumble a little bit like this and then they soak for ages, so I suppose Hotpoint's got its advantages here compared to other machines on the market with the delicate programs. But then at the same time, some other models, the washing machine with the delicates program, they do normal cottons rhythm, so I don't really know what I prefer. It's at 30 degrees now, the heater's gone off. I think this program temperature holds as well. We'll see if that happens. It certainly did once when it went into the shirts type rhythm, which it hasn't done yet, so I'm guessing it's not going to do that. Hello there, if you just tuned in, there's 3 of you watching now, that's good. Great video and great water level. Thank you, Joe, Hotpoint Guy 16, that's great. It's a good water level. Great video, thank you. I'm hopefully going to keep recording as well, so. Hoy. What's hoy mean? Sorry, what's hoy mean? H-O-Y. Yeah, Hotpoint have the best programming. Is hoy mean how are you? I just thought about that. Maybe. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you for asking. If that's what you're asking, I don't know. You can get a washing bag for shoes. I have one. It's just a bit thicker than a bag for delicates, but it's good. Yes, Johnny, I've actually got a washing bag for shoes as well. But the problem is, you can wash the shoes in the bag, but all the grass and all the mud and everything stays inside the bag as well. So there's no point using it. I used to have an old shoe washing bag which had padding on certain sections, and that was a lot better because it didn't trap the mud and the grass inside of it, whereas the other one seems to. Pillowcase or old towels would work too. Yes, they would. Pillowcases do work as well, but again, he meant to write Hotpoint. I don't know. I know Joe. Now I'm very confused what you mean there. But yeah, we're in terms of pillowcase and towels, again, they trap the dirt inside of them and it wouldn't actually clean them, whereas obviously washing them on their own like this, on a delicate program, does indeed remove all the mud and all the grass and any other stains that are on the trainers. Maybe with sperm, maybe, I don't know, sweat, yeah, that definitely comes off. Up to you what you do with your trainers. But yeah, pillowcase and the shoe bag that I've got, it traps the dirt inside of it. It's not really very good. But of course, if I do need to put the trainers in, say with towels, this is my shoe washing bag, trainer bag thing. Basically the trainers go inside there, but the dirt traps inside because it's too fine, because it's too thick. It's not very good. But the trainers do fit in, which is good. I have size 11 feet, so I have big feet, but the trainers do fit inside there, a pair. It hasn't temperature hold yet, so I'm guessing it isn't going to temperature hold. Maybe it's just when it goes into shirts rhythm it temperature holds. Meant to type Hotpoint, yeah, I know you did. Can you guys see each other's comments on the video? Does it come up, or is it in the description, or what? How does that work? Because I'm obviously recording live. I can only see your comments when they come up on the screen. Do they appear in the comments section, or do they appear on the video like I'm seeing now? Or can you let me know, please? That'd be great. On the right side of our screen. Oh, okay, so you can see everyone else's comments as well. And you can see how many people are viewing the video right now, how many thumbs up it's got. That's good. Because I have noticed when the video's not live, you can't see the comments unless there's a way to turn that on. When I was watching back the other video I made, you can't really see any comments. All you can hear is me talking about comments. So I don't know if there's a way to switch that on or not. I know on Facebook it comes up with the comments on the one side and the video on the other. I'm not sure how much longer it's going to keep going for wash. I don't use this cycle often, but I think it's about ready to do the drain soon. It's only a short program. This is the shortest program on the machine, other than the fast wash is. I use an old dish brush and wash it in the bath before I put them in the washer because I hate really dirty stuff going in. I'm really fussy. I know you're very fussy. I'm not really fussed about mud and stuff going in the washing machine because it all gets pumped out when it's finished anyway. And if there's some mud there, you can put the next load in and it'll be clean out by then. Or you can run the a cleaning cycle with a boil wash. This washing machine don't have the auto clean. I've tried pressing all the different buttons and all the combinations, but I can't get auto clean. It doesn't seem to do it. So I have to use the boil wash, the program 3, and I select reduce creases because that speeds up the drum rhythm and cleans out the drum just as effectively. Green giant sweet corn. Yeah, I was fed green giant sweet corn. No, I absolutely hate sweet corn. But I do have size 11 feet. Hang on a minute. My feet, yeah, size 11. Green giant sweet corn. No, I absolutely hate sweet corn. Really do. Peas and sweet corn mixed together, maybe I'll eat it. But sweet corn on its own and corn on a cob. Oh, horrible thing. I don't know if you can see, but the water level is still lower. It's still gone lower than it was when it first started, so it's still absorbing. But then I don't know, maybe that's because the shoes are holding the water in, made them inside them maybe. Congratulations to Theresa May, who won the election. Well, sort of won the election, if you get what I mean. She's gone into coalition, well, into a joint party with one of the Northern Ireland parties, which is good. Hello, Northern Ireland. If anyone's watching out there from Northern Ireland, I think you are, Joe, I'm not sure. I'm sure you'll comment and tell me if you are. Yeah, congratulations to Theresa May and the whoever the DUP candidate is that is the leader. Look forward to doing Brexit properly, hopefully. Congratulations. Here in Leicester, in Glenfield, in Leicester, it's all staying the same political party-wise. I think it's still Labour, but I'm not sure. Hello, there's 4 people watching now. Hello there, if you just joined. We're at 30 degrees. Yeah, it's still not, it's at 30 degrees. And it's doing a delicate program with a delicate rhythm. This is basically a cradle rhythm, so to speak, where it do a full tumble all the way around and stops. And then it do a full tumble the other way and stops. So pretty much the paddle stays in the same position most of the time while this program is in operation. Hopefully you're all liking this video. I am live. If you want to ask any questions, do feel free to ask. Well, we're live at the time this is being broadcast. Of course, when people decide to watch later on YouTube, then it's not live. But at the moment, it's live. And any questions, do feel free to ask them. Why am I funny? You like my? You think I'm funny? That's great. I'm glad. I'm glad I'm interested. Thanks. Thanks. I went for a 5-mile walk this morning wearing these trainers, so they're all smelly and sweaty. That's why I'm washing them, as well as they had a lot of stain on them from last time I wore them. I went through a basically I went through a farmer's field the last time I wore them, and they got covered in mud. I don't know why I ended up walking through this farmer's field, but I did. This is my so far today. I moved 530 calories and I've exercised for 68 minutes supposedly. I've stood up 7 times, which is good. So yeah, pretty impressed. I am on a weight loss regime kind of thing. I'm trying to lose quite a lot of weight, so I'm not as big as I was. I've so far, well, I started off at 5th. When did I start off at? I can't remember. I've lost about 1.5 stone in weight recently. I'm trying to lose a bit more. I'm going on holiday in July, so want to lose some weight before then. By doing that, then walking twice a week. One of the times I'm wearing a sauna suit, which basically makes you sweat more. It makes your body more toned. Because I'm a big person. Well, it's still washing away at the moment, still at 30 degrees, on the Delicates program, number 9. I started at 16 stone 7 and I'm now 15 stone, so I've lost 1.5 stone, which is very good. Hopefully I'll lose I want to lose 2 stone. That'd be brilliant. And then after that, lose another stone, and I'll be an ideal size for me. We're having lovely weather again this couple of days. Hopefully it's going to stay. How's the weather like where you are? Is the weather good where you are or not? Leave a comment, let me know. Johnny, if you're still watching, you're wherever you are in the world, is it nice and hot there, or is it raining or windy, or what's it like? Hope you're all okay. Oops. Haven't seen any comments recently. Are you still there, or are you just watching the video, just enjoying what we've got to offer? And do a close-up shot, I think, of the washing in action at the moment. This is what I'm using to basically hold the camera. And there's a dryer. If anyone's got any better ideas of what to use to hold the camera up, and no, I haven't got a tripod or anything like that. This is an iPhone. It's an iPhone 6S. If that means anything to anyone. Then let me know what the best thing is to use. Do I need to go out and buy a holder, or is there anything else anyone else recommends using? And we've stopped. I'm guessing it's going to go into draining now. There we go. So that's the wash over. About 35 minutes of washing, that's pretty good. 40 minutes. Yeah, that's probably right. It's draining slowly because well, it's washing takes a long time because it wants to make sure it's all clean. Not sure. Generally, delicates don't really need much cleaning. So it's all pumped out now, and it's about to go into the first rinse. See if I can get that on there for you. See, the wash light's still on at the moment. It's sunny and dry in Belfast, but probably won't last. Yeah, it probably won't last. Never lasts. Seems to be delayed. I'm guessing you're watching the video like behind, or you have a load of washing outside that was out there for 20 minutes. Excellent. Have you got any more washing on now? Hope so. So I think this is a stationary fill. I don't think it fills up while tumbling, and it filled to the same water level as the wash. I think it's only the final rinse that tumbles while it's filling up. The water company's putting a lot of chlorine in the water recently. You can really smell the chlorine. We have hard water here. But you can really, I can smell it sitting here, I can smell the chlorine in the water as it's filling up the machine. It's nearly there at the water level. Just coming up to the bottom of the door glass now. As you can see, hello there, if you just joined, this is a live video. We're washing on Delicate's programme. This is the first rinse now. It's just filling up, it hasn't tumbled yet. It will tumble again hopefully when it's filled. I'm not sure how long the rinses take on this programme. I think they're an average length. Here we go. That was quite an aggressive start up for that tumble. Yeah, washing powder boxes, you can use them to hold iPads, hold iPhones up. But I've not got a lid on my detergent box. This is a very old detergent box, as you would have seen in previous videos. Maybe next time I'll keep one. We're doing the same rhythm here as the wash. You can see the water's quite clear already as well. I'm going to dry these items outside because it's a nice day. However, I am going to show you a little trick with the trainers when it comes to drying them. If it was a colder day, so to say, it wasn't going to dry outside. A little trick with the tumble dryer, which I'll show you maybe later on, probably not live. I'll see what time we get to, because my sister is going to be coming back from college. But yeah, I have a trick for tumble drying trainers. If you ever need to dry your trainers and you haven't got the outside space to do it, or it's raining or whatever. It's a pretty good idea as well. I'll show you that when the time comes. Cotton 70 with time saver. That's good. Cotton's 70 and 90 on your Hotpoint, Joe, seems to do a lot better wash action than mine does. But I do like mine because occasionally it does default to the reduced creasing rhythm, even without the reduced creasing option on, which is good because it gets them cleaner. Bang, bang, bang. But yes, Cotton 70 on my machine, you have to use reduced creasing really to get the decent rhythms. But water level wise, Cotton 70-90 has the best water levels. And obviously with the trick, the 60 trick and the 50 trick with the Cotton 70 and 90, it all works very good. Tend to use reduced creases when I'm using the Cotton 70-90. Great for towels because it fills up deep. Hello, if you just joined, I've noticed there's a third person viewing again now. Hello, this is Glenn from Math K1 and I'm here on YouTube doing a live video for you. Of course, it's only live at the time that it's being broadcast live, which is now. Obviously, if you're going to watch it later on YouTube, it's not live. But yeah, you get the point. I'll try my best. We're doing a pair of shoes, trainers, sneakers, whatever you want to call them. And they're Nike Air Maxes, just so you know. I know people are always interested what trainers you have. They are Nike Air Max. And the backpack is a Nike General rucksack backpack. I have ordered a pair of new Nike Air Max 90 Ultras, which I'm looking forward to getting. And then put these Nikes probably out of use, and I'll bring my Adidas blue. My blue Adidas trainers out into the daily use and my new Nike Ultras will become my more formal pair, should we say. Do I have a hard water magnet? No, I don't have a hard water magnet. Because generally, if you dose the correct amount of detergent, you don't really need to use a hard water magnet. I always dose correctly. I don't overdose, but I don't underdose. And as I use Persil, Persil's very good for hard water already because it already contains a softener inside of it, and Persil has been designed for hard water, pretty much, because it still works with hard water. Whereas other brands of detergent, which I've tried in the past, you have to put loads and loads of detergent in, and it just, wastes the powder. But yeah, Persil's very good, and you don't really need the hard water magnet. And as for lime scale, again, if you wash with the correct amount of detergent and you don't overdose on fabric softener, you don't need to de-lime scale, especially when I'm running on a 1790 degree program often, and the whites program, because that's hygienic in itself. Which you'll have seen, it's doing a little roll back there, which you would have seen in my other video. I use whites program quite often. The rinse is very long. I'm sure I realised this last time. The rinses on this program do take ages. It's probably because there's no interim spins. They do an extended rinse to make up for it. Completely floods the washing. Your swap what? My... The rinse is probably nearly coming to the end of the first rinse now. I think like the end of the wash, it'll do a slightly longer pause and then it drains. I'm not sure if this one is the drain where it starts to tumble, but I do think that when it comes to the final rinse, which is after this, it does tumble while it's filling up. Not 100% sure. We'll soon find out. Here's the longer pause. So that means it's about to drain. There we go. Onto the drain after the first rinse. And the sensor just kicked in then, so it means it's the water level's just gone below the drum. You can hear a little tiny click. You probably can't hear it on the camera, but it means the water is below the drum, which would be the same level that they fill up to when they're using the steam hygiene function, I think. And as you can see, it's just draining all the water out. It's all pumped out now. It's just going to go into the final rinse. And we're into the final rinse with tumbling while we fill up. It uses the same tumbling action that the first rinse and the main wash carried out. Fabric softener would be used, but I'm not using fabric softener. But it would be taken into this rinse. I don't know as you can hear, but the noise the water filling makes on this rinse is different. This is basically the water valve is slightly reduced rate because it's filling up through the siphoned compartment. The same noise filling up wise that this rinse makes is the same as on the WM31. It's just obviously they use the same valves that they used on the older Hotpoints as well. Obviously something that Indesit company took on, and I do know that the newer models which produced by Whirlpool now in the same factories the Indesit ones came from, still use the same valve as well. Water level's just coming up to the drum rim level, just coming up to the door. My washing machine low. There it goes, filled up. The tumbles have reset. Nice little roll back there. No, you can't select extra rinse on a delicate program. You can only select extra rinse when you use the reduced creases on the delicate program, which is a completely different program in itself, and I will film that another time. There is already a film of that on my YouTube channel, but basically the tumbles are longer on reduced creasing, but they're still as delicate as this, and there's no distribution during the beginning of the wash, but the water level is higher. It's designed for curtains and silk. And when you do select that, you can select extra rinse and you get 4 rinses. Because on delicates with reduced creases, it does 3 rinses standard instead of the 2 that you don't get when you just use reduced creases. I don't know why they program it like that. I think it's a bit stupid. I still think you should select extra rinse with this program, whether it's on normal or with reduced creases. There's other things I don't get with this machine as well, which some of the other Hotpoints have done in the past, and that is you'll be able to select Superwash with anti-stain. Superwash with anti-stain does adjust the wash, but Superwash with Baby doesn't adjust the wash at all. Only the rinses get adjusted. And reduced creases with Baby doesn't do anything other than add the post-care tumbles at the end. And it even spins at 1000, so I don't really understand the programming too much as to why they do that. But obviously they obviously designed it so that they'd get a certain way of doing it, I presume. I think this rinse is just as long as the first rinse, about 10 minutes in length. As this cycle is only for 1 kilogram of laundry, 2 rinses is usually efficient. And even with curtains, you're only washing 1 kilogram of curtains, which is about a pair. Then again, 2 rinses, well 3 rinses when reduced creases on is enough. I also don't get why it doesn't spin. I think it should at least spin at 400 if not 500 on this setting. Obviously the older Hotpoints used to spin. Used to spin at, well the WN3 one spun at 1000 RPM on the Silk delicate program, so you know, difference in programming, difference in countries where they're made, I presume. And then the same thing on the newer models. The 71 litre dual models seem to do more in terms of faster rhythms than the 62 litre, 58 litre, 54 litre and 52 litre models. Again, I don't know why that is. It's just the way they programmed. I presume it's where they're built. For instance, I know Joe, if Joe's still watching this video, the bed and bath program, you said you didn't really like the program on your machine that you had briefly, but I know that on the 71 litre dual models, the bed and bath program does quite deep rinsing and does fast tumbles for the last 2 rinses, which is good, which is good. Whereas on the other one, it seemed to do slow tumble rinses. So it's just, I presume it's just the way they're all programmed all differently. Nobody commenting at the moment. Is anybody still there? I can see there's still 3 people viewing. Is anybody else watching that's not been mentioned yet? I'd like to give you a shout out. Hopefully, there's still anybody there. Oops. Sorry about that. Just trying to get us into a slightly better position for this, me setting up the spin. Hello there, if you just joined, welcome. We're doing a live video. This is basically a pair of shoes and the backpack, washing on the Delicates program. We're on the final rinse just here. I haven't used any fabric softener because there's no point putting fabric softening on shoes. And as for putting fabric softener in the backpack, it basically removes the water absorbency of the product. Even though I use my backpack just to get literally from my car to my work, I don't really want to put fabric softening on them. Do feel free to watch the video at a later time and fast forward it and to different stages. Eventually I might get round to putting on a small detailed description about the different timings for you down the side, so you can watch it in each stage if you need to. Shoes can go no problem on cotton cycles. You will get away with better results. I use Max Spin and Cotton's 40 cycle for them. Yeah, this is the thing. I have used cotton cycle for shoes before, but they bang around too much and I'm just scared that they're going to break the machine with maybe smash the paddle off or smash the door glass. As you can hear, they're already banging around quite a lot. And if you watch the video at the beginning, you'll hear why I'm using Delicates program. In the old WM31, I used to use cotton 60 to wash shoes. I think in this machine I've used cotton 60 to wash a pair of shoes before as well. I think I included them with a towels load, but they did bang around quite a lot. He doesn't want to damage his trainers though. Yes, I don't want to damage my trainers. And I don't want to damage the washing machine either. Right, the machine's on to drain. It's skipped by spin and gone straight to the pump out indicator just here. Okay, so we're draining out now. It'll start distribution phase. Brilliant, Joe. I'm glad you've been enjoying my video and watching it live. I'm happy that you've kept with me the whole way and I've not bored you to death. 72 minutes in, and I've sat down here. My bum hurts from this floor, but I'm glad you're all enjoying the video, and I'm about to set it to a separate spin and do a 1400 spin, and then I'm going to show you a quick trick with the trainers in the tumble dryer. I just didn't watch from the start. Yeah, they bang a lot. Imagine when I washed winter heavy boots in it. We are listening to banging for an hour or more. Yeah, that's right. I can imagine big heavy shoes going in. They'd be banging around quite a lot. I was tempted to put my work boots in there, but then I thought they might completely destroy the washing machine, especially if they have steel inside of them. We've pumped out the water now, and it's probably going to go into a distribution in a moment. I think it's going to go into distribution. There we go. Now we have the distribution. Distribution lasts for about a few minutes. This basically gets off an excess water without spinning the items, which would damage them. Even though, like I said earlier, the WM31 used to spin 1,000 the silk and delicate items, so not really sure why they don't even have at least 400 or 500 spin. I guess it's just the way they programmed. A bit silly. Never mind. If you are enjoying this video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up and like the video, leave some comments, and you can also let me know on Facebook. Search for Matt Laundry, M-A-T-T space Laundry. That's me. Add me on there and I will send you messages. If anyone's in the East Midlands, in Leicester, wants to meet, maybe we will one day. And of course, anyone else watching around the world, maybe one day we will meet up. I'd love to take part in some washings in the future. Maybe some trips to laundrettes, laundromats, and yeah. I hope you're enjoying the video. Thanks for watching, and we're just in the process of waiting now, waiting for the cycle to finish, so I can set it to spin. Sorry that thing keeps getting in the way. That's my little cloth holding my camera up. And I think that's it. I think it's finished. There we are. Excellent. Right, so I'm going to set it to the spin program. Let me try and let's show you that. Spin program is program B, and we're going to set to 1400. Like so, and press start now. Might have a little bit of banging around now because it's got to distribute them. Who knows how long that's going to take. Here we go. Bang, 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 bang. No, Hotpoint don't provide shoe racks for the tumble dryers. Only the Indesit tumble dryers have shoe racks. That's because of the way the door is designed on the Hotpoints. But I'll show you a trick. There you go, it's a little bit unbalanced. That's 300 RPM. But yeah, I'll show you a little trick if you don't have a shoe rack that I found to be very effective for drying trainers. Of course, you can use the airing cupboard in your house. That's even more effective and it saves you a bit of money. But I'll show you after we've done this spin. Okay. So do stay around for that. Yeah, the shoe rack will only dry one pair at a time. I think my trick will only dry one pair of shoes at a time as well. But it's worth trying, giving it a go to see if you can put more on. Especially if you've got the older style door on your tumble dryer or the Indesit door. But yeah, the round door, I think you'll only be able to get one pair on at a time, because I'll show you the trick. That was 300 RPM. We're now back at distribution of 90, and we're going into the third burst, which will go up to 500 RPM. That's 500 RPM. Well, speeding up to 500 RPM. A little bit unbalanced. You can record and do live videos on my washer. Yes, Joe, we can do live videos whenever we met up. Whether you've got that Ultima S line by then or not. I don't know if you're aware, but I am tempted to go for Bosch IDOS Series 6 when this machine finally breaks down. And I do like Hotpoint, but for as it's a parent's machine, Series 6 IDOS does seem very tempting. It's a nice machine, and it's got the new look to the Bosch, which is good, and it's obviously got the better Bosch programming, which gives a better performance. But that's not to say I don't want Hotpoint, because in the future I'm quite happy to buy a Hotpoint washing machine in my own house. Maybe 2, maybe 3, we'll have to see. So we're on to the anti-crease stage, and then we're going to go into the 1400 spin. Bang, bang, bang. It does, I think it does 9 tumbles or 8 tumbles before it will go back into the spin. I find this more effective than the newer models, which seem to tumble after every single burst. It seems pretty pointless, especially after doing quite a lot of balancing trash, to only do a little tiny spin and then do loads of distribution again. So this is obviously a lot better. Just wish they'd use this on the newer models. So we're back into distribution now, slowly building up. This is another thing I don't like about the new models. The new models seem to do a slow build up, go to that speed, and then they stop again. Then they do a quick launch into distribution, which kind of reverts back to the old way they used to do, which is pretty annoying. Hello there if you're watching. I've now got 6 views, 6 viewers, that's brilliant. I've never had 6 viewers ever when I was doing a live video, so thanks for watching. We're on to distribution, and we're going to go into 1400 RPM. Just got to do loads of balancing trash first. Bang, 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 bang. Unbalance. 300 RPM. Don't know if you can see, but the machine is moving. Might be obvious in the camera, it might not. It's going to go up to 1000 RPM, then it'll go up to 1200, and then up to 1400. As you can hear it getting a lot louder because it's unbalanced. If you're just watching, just tuned in, we're on the final spin. We've done Delica's program and now on a separate spin. RPM. And Laura Mitchell, if you're watching, we got a little water lock, little suds lock. Here we go, up to 1200 RPM with a water lock, suds lock type thing. Major suds lock there now. And now it's spinning up again to 1400 RPM. So we have like a major suds lock happening on the final spin at 1400 RPM. Well Joe, as you can see, mine didn't faff around and it very much spun unbalanced, and we've got a nice suds lock happening. We're at 1400 RPM. Indeed, it holds it long at 1400, it holds about 3 minutes. Just walked along the kitchen now as well. Can you see it vibrating? Yeah, you can. I did open the Untitled dispenser because that makes a lot of noise when it's not open and it's unbalanced. this is the final anti-crease. Does it for about 8 tumbles. Once again, thank you very much for watching. I'm hoping I know that Joe Laundromat, Joe and washing machine guy 16, Hotpoint number 16, whatever your name is now, I can't remember, I'm so confused. Hotpoint guy 16, yeah, the motor is the same. Well, it's very similar. Thanks for watching all the way through. There's only a little bit left to this video, and I'm going to show you the little trick when it comes to drying trainers. Okay, final pump out. The light switch from spin to pump out. And that's the end of the cycle. Right then, let's put it into the dryer and show this drying trick. Nice and clean as well. Much cleaner than on previous attempts. Okay. So first things first, let me put it on this thing a minute so I can kind of show you at the same time as filming live for you. See how this works. See if this happens. Yeah. Tie the trainers up at the end of the shoelaces. I'm trying to get the right angle to show you, but tie the shoelaces together at the end of the shoelace. Like so. Okay, that's going to be your holder. Okay, try to do the same with the other shoe. Sorry, I'm just going to do that off camera because it's easy to do so. Okay, next thing's next. With both trainers, hold the shoes, point them like that, close the door. Like so, and both trainers are there. They're not in contact with the drum, otherwise you'll have a problem. And then we choose a timed drying program, because if you use a sensor dry program, it will detect nothing, because the air does come out of the door just here where they are holding on, so the moisture will come out there instead of going through the filter, which triggers the sensor to think there's nothing inside. So time drying program number 11 is half an hour, but I'm going to do number 12, 60 minutes. This is for demonstration purposes only. I'm actually going to dry them outside. No options except for I'm going to deactivate the high heat so we get a low heat, and press start. As you can see, they might bang the drum a little bit, but then it moves them into place, and that's it for drying. You can feel the air coming out a little bit though, but generally it dry the shoes. Okay, hope this trick helps you all out, and I have to thank you all again for watching. You've all been brilliant. If you enjoyed this video, like up, press the thumbs up. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.